Johannes.
What's up, Jake? Hey, comics, don't forget to read and sign the waiver. Filming tonight, 8:15 sharp. Have fun.
Johannes? More like your anus.
I'm gonna use that.
Oh shit. I'm first. Hey folks, we got 15 minutes of showtime. Don't forget we got $2 tacos, $2 drafts, and now is your last chance to drop a number 2 before the show starts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna riff a little bit tonight. Try out some new stuff, then pull out the A material to close it out. I leave on tour next week for the troops.
How do you get booked for that? Do you want to be on my podcast before you go?
Hey guys.
Millennial douche.
This is not funny.
Oh, hey, James. Great set last week. You know, at the Fresh Faces a comedy show at Lobster Mike's Joke Distillery and Seafood Buffet. 64 other comics, and you still headlined like a champ.
I appreciate that, buddy. Tool.
So funny.
Hey, Habab.
Hello, Susie.
I already signed us up. You want to go get a drink?
Yes.
I am Gustavio, the hired help for tonight. I'm also here to introduce the host for tonight, the man of the hour, the cream of your crop, Mr. Johannes Griffin.
Thank you. What are you guys doing tonight, huh? It's a great show. We've got a great show. We have 14 of the best comics right here in this room.
Amanda!
What's up, bitches?
Who knew we had so many good comics in our little humble town, huh? Well, without further ado, let's get the show started. Your first comic, well, he's going up first because he got here last. Them's the rules. That's right. He runs his own show. He runs it. It's the last Sunday of every month and the second Tuesday of every other month. Or is the second Sunday and the last Tuesday? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's at Free Range Coffee right next to Kirby Vacuum, so you know it's going to suck. Boom, everybody, please put your hands together for Trevor Logan. Hello. Just gonna mess it.
Who's going to Comic-Con?
Now that's funny.
All right, that was funny. Okay, your next comic or a person coming onto the stage talking into a mic, you can catch him at the funniest comedian with a day job who's married with at least one kid from the Southwest at the show hosted by Little Big Dipper at the Comedy High Rise Rooftop. Put your hands together for James Brownstein.
Keep it going for your host, everybody. Johannes. Or I mean, Yo-anus. It's Brownstein, not Brownstein. Let's go ahead and give it up for all the comics you've seen tonight. And by that, I mean Trevor. It's good to be here at Open Mic Comedy. My career is really booming. Open Mic Comedy. It's good to be here. I could be at home watching The Voice with my wife. So where are my married people at?
Right. Number 3 out of 14. This next guy coming up, I don't understand. He is a lawyer. College educated, certified, barred passed. Yet his dream is to tell dick jokes in a microphone for free. Noel Howard, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and germs. So, being a lawyer is actually a lot like being a stand-up comedian. For example, the other day I was telling my client, sorry, your blood is all over the crime scene. But the good news is your cholesterol's only 130.
What it do, Facebook? It's your boy Jay Grills, and I'm about to do the damn thing. Look, I'm about to pounce on the punchline like a panther, baby.
Hey, right now, making his way to the stage, he has his own show at Smokey's Drive-Thru Liquor Grits and Go on the West Side.
What, who the who? Instagram,
Snapchat.
Tinder, farmers only.
Jay Grills.
Hashtag real talk, hashtag rip and kill it.
What it do? Hello, white people. The black population of the open mic is here. Look, before I start, really start, I like to get serious for a moment. You see, comedy and laughter are here to heal. My grandmother taught me that. I love you, Granny. Yeah! Hey, you ever get some white pussy so good your credit score get better? Oh shit, Facebook, they shot your boy.
What time is it?
It's game time. Show hat.
Mr. Edge, Mr. East Coast, Mr. Tells It Like It Is. He just got back from entertaining the troops, and when I say troops, I mean the Boy Scouts of Northern Massachusetts. Big Kelly O'Kelly.
Keep it going for your host, Mr. Yoanus. Am I right? Anyways, I'm from Boston, and I'm half Irish and I'm half Jewish. I guess you could say I'm a cheap wine drunk.
All right, guys, heading to the stage now is a new comic. It's his third show. He's a 35-year-old self-proclaimed Star Wars fanatic. He has his own podcast called To Tatooine and Back. Newt Ryan Riley.
All aboard the Millennial Falcon.
Your next comic comes to us all the way from the Middle East, Virginia. He's from Plaza Afghanistan, Iraqistan. Ladies and gentlemen, Habab Kashmir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here at Stand Up Open Mic USA. In my country, we don't have stand-up comedy, only terrorism. In my country, the punchline comes first. Here you say, "Hey you." In my country, we say, "You hey."
All right, we have our first female tonight, although Trevor may have been a lesbian or transgender. That's right, women can be funny. Ladies and gentlemen, Susie Nader.
Hi, hello. It's great to be here. Let's hear it for all of your comedians and your comedians. Okay, it's great to be here. Even though in high school everybody always said, Susie Nader, all the cool girls hate her. Is this thing on?
Hey guys, rolling up next to the stage is a man who does stand-up comedy sitting down. Put your hands together for Carl Wheels Wileski.
How's everybody doing? You know, a lot of people, they think, like, I'm in this wheelchair because I got, like, multiple sclerosis or something. But I'm just drunk. I was born this way. See, my mom, she's drunk when she was pregnant with me. And now I'm in a wheelchair, too.
Keith Ronson.
So I was watching TV today.
Dale Johnson.
So I'm 28, single, and I masturbate a lot.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Ronald Reagan's trickle-down economics appear to be a flop.
I'm still relevant.
Sounds like a hot crowd. Yeah, they're hot, all right.
All right, we're down to our last two comics and our second female of the night. That's 2 females and 12 males. We have met our quota. Officer, I can assure you that there's at least 2% blood in her alcohol level. Amanda Inebria.
Let's do this. What's up, bitches? My dad never knew me. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, like, oh, yeah, you're pad. Whoopsies. My uncle touched me. All right, inspiration. And you're like, you got Jaeger? You know what I mean? It's like... Oh. Shit!
All right, we're down to your last stand-up comedian, your Demike Kamiche, your headliner, if you will. I really do dig this guy. He is one of the best open micers around. Please give a gregarious open mic welcome to Jake Herman.
Thank you, Johannes. Let's hear it for Johannes killing it. I just want to say, John, Johannes is a liar. I'm really not that funny. I thought tonight was the open mic poetry slam. So I was prepared to actually do some sad poems with The Cure playing, but I'll tell some jokes. I hope I'm funny. I hope this goes well. I will say that this place is looking great. They redid a lot of stuff here, and they're progressive. They got transgender bathrooms here, which is so amazing. And just like last week I was here, and I went in for the first time, and there's a couple friends of mine, comics. They were they asked me, said, "Hey, what happened when you went in the trans?" It was, what'd you do? I said, "Well, I just went to the bathroom." He said, "Well, a woman walked in after you were in there." I said, "Yeah, it's no big deal. She just told me I was peeing in the sink. It's not a urinal, and I should go in the stall." So, I didn't know. I'm trying to figure this out, but I love all people. I was actually, this is a true story. Real, I'm not even making this up. I was robbed on a city bus last week by 3 youths. It was crazy. Yeah, it's a true story. They bum rushed me and tried to take my backpack, and they were like teenagers, and like millennials are like the worst criminals, because literally they came running around and they pulled a gun out and they said, "Break yourself." I said, "Break yourself." And like at the time I was 38, I was like, "Break myself," and I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. I started pop locking. I pulled out linoleum. I did a head spin. It was insane. It was crazy. You guys are really just the best crowd. I gotta admit this. And you're good looking. I do a lot of comedy, and yeah, I don't know if you've ever been to the Grand Avenue Pizza Comedy Open Mic, but those people, ooh, no. They look like they're from Middle Earth, like the ugliest audiences ever. I can't see you guys ever going there. I just got the light, so I'm doing this. I'm making it. Let's get out of here. Let's end on this. This is a little something I call, it's a little performance piece I used to do back when I was a child. This is called Reverse Birth.
This ended up being a pretty good show. That was Jake Herman, and that was our show. Thank you all so much for being here. We do this every week. Stick around for tacos and karaoke and beer and all that stuff, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Hurry this shit up. No, he's okay.
Try to make it right. Walking through ghost towns with memories of what we have lost. Searching for my Spanish daughter.